Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Vikings, we all know, absolutely dominated today with Carson Wentz at the helm. So we have to go to fantasy crazy world and say, did Carson Wentz do enough to be the starting quarterback of this Minnesota Vikings squad? That's 2-1.
Yeah, and that's the big question. Did he do enough in this game? Let's just start by going through his statistics. He was 14 for 20 for 173 yards, 70% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns. He took 3 sacks. He had 129.8 quarterback rating. So those numbers across the board, not too shabby.
Yeah, I mean, let's take a step back and let's just pretend we're not Vikings fans. Let's pretend we have known nothing that happened on this game and just strictly look at the stats. And the stats, you know, they do talk, but they don't show the whole picture. So if you look at those stats and say 14 for 20, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions, it like nothing jumps out like as far as Wallace was amazing or Wallace is horrible. You look at that and be like, you know what? That was a damn efficient ball game. Like not game manager-esque, but just like good game. Good game. He probably did enough, right?
You said a very key word there, and that word was efficient. It was an efficient performance, and that's really all you need to have when you have a defense like this that's attacking and flying around and creating all this havoc and turnovers that they had today. 5 turnovers? You need efficient quarterback play, and that's what you got from Carson Wentz today. He was sacked 3 times. I think at least 2 of those are probably him just holding the ball too long. He should have thrown the ball away, or he was a little bit indecisive at times, which is fine. He's got some rust. He hasn't played in a while, so you can't really hold that against him. But he was efficient today. He was efficient.
He was, and to be honest, like we're going to like this is a stretch here. So like I think Carson Wentz could have came out and had 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, some big plays, and still not have done enough to win the job. Like we got to see a lot more of this. I think it's going to take a ton for him to win this job, just because we know how much the front office loves JJ McCarthy. He was the 10th overall pick. Clearly, they're all in on JJ McCarthy. So Wentz is going to have to do a ton. But on the other side of that, like he did exactly what they needed him to do today. And Kevin O'Connell after the game in the press conference was saying like everyone might have been surprised what he did. I wasn't. Like I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, and so I can't say if JJ McCarthy was a starting quarterback, the numbers wouldn't have been similar. Like I think the Vikings team was ready to get off their whatever the schneid they were on with the 7 bad offensive quarters out of 2 games so far. Christian Darrisaw had come back was huge. Jordan Mason was rolling today, and obviously the defense was rolling. So I can't say JJ McCarthy would have had a better or worse performance as the quarterback, but he did what he had to do. I think we're going to need to see some more. If he wins these next 2 games, and he's a big reason why they win, then I think that then it starts getting heating up. Then we have a real conversation here. But right now, did he do enough to get the starting job? No, he did not.
Well, and you got to look at the throws he made, like the Josh Oliver touchdown. I mean, like you look at some of these things, it's not like any of them were just like, holy shit. If you would have hit Adam Thielen with that one, I mean, you start piling on some of those other throws, it would be like, all right, what's going on? But like he didn't really have that one play or the big player to say, wow, this dude, like he is the man. And I'm not saying that might not come next week, but very efficient, a little bit more than a game manager. He did exactly what he needed to do. So yeah, he's got to win the next couple of games. And he's got to win them, like you said, on his back before it is even a conversation. I don't think it's even close right now. I think what he solidified is like, he is a very good backup if something happens, and just gives us a little bit of a taste as far as, what might come.
And I think he's also setting an example for JJ McCarthy. Like, this is what you have to do to win with this team, with what you have right now. Like, you don't have to be lights out. You can have an efficient performance the guy had. You can win games that way. So maybe McCarthy's seeing that, okay, I can do what he did here. But yeah, I mean, this needs to be with JJ McCarthy this year. The Vikings need to know what they have. We cannot go into year 3, JJ McCarthy, with him playing 2 games this year, not playing any year 1, and then, hoping that he's your future without knowing. You can't do that again. So for that to happen, Wentz has to be like, just lead the team back, throw for 5 touchdowns, like be insane. And he missed some throws today. He held the ball too long at times, but overall, very happy with what he did. but it's not enough to be like, oh my God, this guy should be a starting quarterback.
Well, and the last thing we'll say is like Carson Wentz was in a position that JJ McCarthy has not been in all year, where the defense lit him up. I mean, it was 34-3 at half.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like a lot. I mean, Max Brosmer could have been out here and won this game. So like McCarthy has not been in this situation. He's been playing from behind the whole damn time. So it's tit for tat. You can't compare it. You got to see what happens the next couple of weeks with Carson Wentz. But we will say, I mean, we're both agreeing that Carson Wentz, I mean, he couldn't have played much better. He could play a little bit better, but he came out and played very, very well. So he has not done enough to get the job. Anybody saying so just does not like JJ McCarthy. And you can just sit back and admit that to yourself, because this is not enough. 173 yards, 14 completions. Come on.
It's a great job by backup quarterback today. He did what he had to do. He ran the offense. It was great. KOC opened up a little bit. He got TJ Hawkins involved, got Justin Jefferson involved. So Wentz did what he had to do and
did it well.
He did it well. So well done, Carson Wentz. You're not the starting quarterback yet. Maybe he will be. I hope. I hope not. Just because I just want this to be JJ McCarthy's year. But
on the other side of that, though,
can win.
If he rips it up the next 2 weeks, I'm all for it. Like give him the job. I don't give a shit. I want a quarterback that is going to be very, very good. And if he can prove that over the next couple of weeks, so be it. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. We just want to win football games. That's all we want. We want a Super Bowl.
We want a damn championship before we're in the ground dead.
It's going to be pretty soon, I think.
It might be. I don't know. I hope not. But regardless, Vikings kicked ass today. And it did have a lot to do with Carson Wentz's performance. So hats off to him. And keep doing your thing, Carson. Keep doing your thing.
Keep doing it, Wency boy. And guys, remember this. Pocahontas is the only Disney princess based on a real person.